Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm here. Don't mind my squeaky chair, y'all. I have an old chair and it keeps squeaking on me today, like, more so than other days. But we are gonna make a traveler's notebook junk journal. This is one that was made for me. It was in I think it was either a swap or it might have been from one of my pen pals. And just in case you don't know what a traveler's notebook is, there's different sizes of these. This is the standard, and it's like 8¼ by 4¼ or 8½ by 4½. Just depends on, I guess, really, it depends on who's making it. There is a standard size, but I'm not going to go by no standard size. There is other sizes, though, like pocketbook, personal, and stuff like that of different travelers' journals. So I'm going to make one that is just the standard size. So it'll be about 8½ by 4½. This is just an example to show you what it is. And it's just, pretty much it's just a cover like this that holds your signatures. So I have 3 signatures here. Some are sewn together, some are not. You don't have to sew them together if you don't want to. This one here, it just has some random pages and all through it for just, journaling. Again, just some, it's like a mini junk journal. Like, these are like little mini ones. So it's like 3 little mini junk journals, but these are each of the signatures that came in here. And then right here, you have your elastic that you put these in. So you would slip this, well, let me find the middle here. So you slip this in and out of the elastic. So I have one in there like that. And then I can put this one here on this elastic here. And then I can put this one on this other elastic right here. So now I have this cute little, it has 3 sections. I can do whatever, memory keeping, notes, scheduling, all of that, and keep it all nice and tidy in here. And then when these get filled up, I just take them out, change them out, put a new one in there, and I can keep all my memories in each of those signatures. I can put those all in a separate, like a separate maybe journal that I've made, or even just store it in a box or whatever I want to do, and still reuse the same cover over and over. Or you can just make a new one each time. It's really up to you, however you want to do it. I usually make several of them, and then I swap them out and kind of go through them. Okay, so what I was going to do is I had a cereal box, and I was going to make my covers with the cereal box. But then I thought it might be fun to make it with the cereal bag. I made up a quick little mock-up just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm thinking here. So I took a piece of this here. I have another one right here. This is almost like a plastic. It's called fusible, and you can use it with that hot gun, like a fuse pen, and make like bags and different things with it. You get sheets of this, like the 12 by 12 sheets, like in a pack. So that's what I put in there, just to give the bag some durability so that hole doesn't keep ripping and getting bigger. So, and I put these little beads on there just to help too, so that it takes some of that pressure off of the hole, so the elastic isn't, yanking on that hole. So this is kind of it was just a quick mock-up of what my idea was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece in here. So it'll go like that. And then I just need to trim the edges. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is handmade item. Nobody's expecting machine quality or nothing. So the next thing that you want to do is get your papers together that you're going to put in here. I'm just going to do one signature in here for right now. So I gathered up a bunch of papers, bunch of random stuff, printables, graph papers, ledgers, music paper, old documents. So you want to get all your papers together and then kind of see about where you're going to want your holes at. So, let's see. Mine is like that, and you don't have to, you can make your signature smaller. You don't have to put your hole like at the far end right here, because you think that it has to be level. It can come down a little bit and the elastic can go around that. Like, it doesn't have to be level with that. So I think what I'm going to do is put my holes just at either end of like this this fuse paper. But I'm going to need 2 of those. So let me see. I'm going to need, yeah, 1 there, and I think 1 there. 1 there, and 1 about there. Let me see. See, and because this signature I made will go into this cover here. So it doesn't have to be leveled with it. Okay, so I need to try to keep, I should have probably put a piece of tape in here to keep that stripe paper. I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile. I'm going to use that littlest punch. And what I'm going to do is go at the very end. I'm just kind of eyeing this and kind of guessing. I'm not, oh, it's moving on me. I'm just guessing, really. I'm not being precise. So I got me 2 holes right here. And before I lose those holes, actually, I'm going to go ahead and, as I'm doing this, I'm going to put it, because I'm going to lose these holes if not. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this through. This elastic is going to go through that top hole right there. And then I'm going to put the bead on it. And then I'm coming through that bottom hole right there. Just like that. And now I'm going to do this side. You wouldn't have to do this like I'm doing it right now. You don't have to be so careful with it if you weren't using how I'm doing. Like, because I didn't glue this sheet of paper in there. And I'm afraid it's going to move too much on me. So if you were just doing this on, you can do it on cardstock. You can do it on fabric. Anything you want to do. You wouldn't have to be as careful as I am right now. You would just punch your holes and then come back and put your elastic through there. Okay, so I'm going to go at the end right here. And then another one just a little bit down from it. Let me move that out of the way. And then I'm going to take my elastic. I'm going to go through this bottom hole. See, they're already moving on me. And then put this bead on there. You don't have to put the bead on there. I just wanted to put it on there. So the back side looks like that. And you want to tie this off. Actually, let me go ahead and just cut that. I'm going to get it a little bit taut, but not too much, because I can just retie it once I get the signature in there. Oh, to make sure, because otherwise it's just going to keep bending on me. So see how it's kind of bending a little bit? You just want it to be a little bit like that, so that way you can at least get your signature in there. So I'm going to just test it out real quick. See if I did it right. I can't get the paper through it. There we go. Okay, so I need to just tighten this up. And the paper will help me, or the signature will help me keep it from bending on me. Oh, well, what in the world? I just double tied that. That was weird. I just double tied it and it just came right back undone. Okay, let me try that one more time. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to straighten this up just a little bit. It's pulling on these beads a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. So it looks like that. And then you also have this little one here that you can add another signature. I wouldn't make one this big, but let's see if one of these is smaller. Let me take this one. So we have this one here, and it's not as tall as that one. So this one will probably fit. Yep. So we could put 2 signatures in there. But I'm going to take it out for now. And I'm going to take this one out also for now. We got to do some more stuff. So with this one here, I am going to sew this one just because it has a lot of different like lengths and heights and widths of papers, and I don't want them to get all messed up, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this one together really quick. It'll just take a minute. I need to just get this through here. I'm not going to do like an in-depth sewing or anything to it. It doesn't need all that. It just needs to be held together. So I'm just going to do probably a 2-hole or 3-hole. Can I get this? Well, I don't know if I can even get this through there. Let me try that again. Let me get a clean one. Maybe that'll help. I should have just went and got some wax and put on there, because now it's not wanting to go through. Come on. Okay, did we get it? Are you in there? Okay, yay. All right. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I have these at like staggered, some little ones are at the bottom, some are at the top. So I think what I'm going to do, where's my pokey? I'm just going to do a quick 3-hole, I think is what I'm going to do. I don't have my, my stack of paper thing over here so I can punch through it. So I'm just kind of punching to the side. There we go. Oh, I'm going to lose that hole. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like I did the other thing. That's what I should do. I'm just going to go ahead and try to get it as I'm poking the holes. Oop. So we're going to go in the middle. And then go in the top one. Oh, see, I lost it. Lost the holes. And there's one. We'll just do them one at a time. Come on, there's another one. And the last one. Sometimes it's easier to sew it like this, like as you punch the hole, to go ahead and start sewing it together. If you have a lot of papers like mine that are uneven, so that way you can keep everything together. Because if you try to go back later and sew it, sometimes it can be a little frustrating because you've lost all your holes. And you'll have to go back like I did just now with one by one by one. So I'm going to hold that together and go ahead and put my needle through there, so then I don't have to struggle with finding the hole in all of those again. And then we're going to come back up through the middle. Oh, I need to come on that side, I believe. Wait, am I on that side? I'll just do this. Just pull it through there. Sometimes it's hard to get the needle through there, and I usually carry a little thing of the needle nose pliers right here on my little desk area, but when I've cleaned up, I moved them back over to my work drawer, so I don't have them over here. So I'm fighting this one a little bit. There we go. Okay. So those are nice and tight. It looks like that. And now I'm just gonna tie a knot. And you can leave these and put a charm on it, or cut them off. It doesn't matter, however you want to do it. And here we go. So these are all sewn together. So they can go in the book like this. Or not the book, but the cover. And I'm going to do more to this cover. I'm not leaving it like this. I'm just getting y'all started. I mean, you could leave it like this if you wanted. I just want to do a little bit more to it. I want to do a little more decorating or something. And get something to put in these pockets. Maybe some envelopes or something like that. And also, I'm going to reinforce this a little bit more. But this is just to get started. Just so we have something to work with. So, that's going to be it for this video. I'm trying to keep these a little bit shorter than normal. I feel like it would be easier to follow along that way. So, this is like step 1, and then we'll have another step. This is actually, it'll just be 2 steps for this. We're just going to do some decorating and reinforce this a little bit more. And it basically just to give you the idea. Because if you don't use a bag and you use cardstock or fabric or something like that, then you could be done at this part. Like, technically, you could be done. So, that is going to be it for this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. So, until next time, bye.